Assalamu alaikum and welcome back to my YouTube channel Ramzan Biology. Student, today I have another topic for you, the asexual reproduction and animals. Before and the previous lecture we studied about the asexual reproduction and its definition and its occurring in the unicellular organism. But today we will talk about and the complex organism or the multicellular organism, which is animal. So let's come. Today we will talk about asexual reproduction occurring in animal in three ways. One is the fragmentation, budding, and the second we will discuss later will be another topic which is a pancrase. Okay, so we will talk about firstly the fragmentation. So in this method the body of organism break into many parts, each part then live as separate animals. So you can see here in this fragmentation one parent, like this one parent, so this parent then divide into many, like this is one parent and the second parent, this is one part, this second part, and this is third part. So the parent will be divided into three parts, 1 2 3. Okay, you can see here adjust, this is the parent of Planera. So this fragmentation mostly occur in Planera, in a multicellular organism. Okay, this is Planera. So second step, break into three parts. So you can see here the parent Planera then break into three parts. One is the head part, you can see here the blue part, and the second is the green part, and the third one is the tail. So tail will be also another parts. Okay, so then this head, like this head will grow into another Planera. So you can see here this head then grow into a mature or another which is called daughter Planera. So the head will divide, will grow and become as a daughter Planera, and the center or the body will also grow into another Planera, daughter Planera, and the tail will also divide into another Planera, daughter Planera. So you can see here this is a Planera, for example. So it will divide into three parts. Okay, this and this tail. Okay, so this head will also grow into another another Planera, which is called as daughter Planera. So this will also become like this. I mean that this is head of the Planera, so this will grow into like this Planera, daughter Planera, and this body, like this body will also grow into like the structure, and its structure, its tail will also grow into like this structure. So there will be forming of a lot of Planeras. So and this way the Planera and a multicellular organism divide, and then this daughter Planera then again become mature. So this daughter Planera then it grow independently and become a mature Planera, which enlarge in size, and it reach a stage it have to divide. It should have to be divided. Okay, so then it reach to a stage, then it also divide like the parent Planera, and then also this also produce three Planeras. Okay, and then also three Planera. Okay, this also three Planera. So and this way then each of this also produce three, so it will produce 3 3s are 9, and 3 3s are 9, 3 is 9. So and this way its generation become increase and going on this chain. Okay, the next part of our study is the budding. So actually if you look at the definition of budding, so you come across this definition, and this was a bud is formed on the size of an animal. But actually, like me explain, so this tail is called a bud. This is a bud, and this, and I can say this is an organism. So this, if I touch this with this, so I will say this is the parent, and this is a bud of this. This is a parent, and this is a bird of this. Okay, so this is bird and this is organism. Okay, so and this process is a bird is formed, so this is an organism, so this part is formed. Okay, next to say Then the bird enlarge. So first the like this is organism. This small bird is formed. Okay, small bird. Then this bird enlarge. So I will make like this. Enlarge. You can see here. Enlarge. Okay. Is separate from parent body, and he was independent animal. Okay. So firstly, I'll mention this. I like this. This is an organism. I take higher organism animal. Then a small bird is formed. Like this is a bird. Then this bird enlarge in size and like this. Okay. So this large in size. Then this bird separate from this and also become an organism. So there will be two hydra. This is the parent. This is the another one, the daughter. So on this way, a lot of birds are formed on this parent, and then a lot of hydra are gained. So this become two. Okay. If we talk about its structure, so I mentioned before, but this is a parent hydra. It must occur in hydra which live in freshwater animal. So and positive small bird produce on parent hydra. So you can see here this small bird, this hydra, a small bird is formed on its surface. Then bird then grow. Then this bird then grow. You can see here a small then it grow. You can see here it appear like the parent. Then and when this bird enlarge, so this bird have to live independently. Now it become mature. Now it become self-confident to live independently. So this bird then the bird then separate. So this bird then separate and develop into a hydra. Next we will go to talk about the parathogenesis. Next we will talk about the parathogenesis. Parathogenesis. Actually, we say that an offspring is formed when the male and female gametes are mixed or fused. But now we are talking about the asexual reproduction. So, parathogenesis is also an asexual reproduction during which there is no fusion of male and female gametes. There is another function. The development of egg cell into a new organism without its fertilization with sperm. So actually this is a process through which an egg cell formed by the female is converted into an offspring without its fusion with the sperm from male gametes. Okay. So if we look at this diagram, so you can see here this is an egg cell which is produced by the female, but there is no any sperm or male gametes in order to fuse with this egg and produce an organism. But in the parathogenesis, this only the single egg cell can also be converted into an organism. So the egg cell without the fusion of with the sperm converted into a new organism, give birth to a new organism. So in the parathogenesis, an organism, a female, can give birth to a new offspring without its fusion. Its fusion is which is made the egg cell, without the fusion of egg cell with the male gametes or the sperm. Okay. So during this process, only the female produce egg, and there is no production of sperm and their fusion with this egg cell. And this unfertilized cell develop into a new organism. So this cell is unfertilized because there is no fusion of male and female gametes occur. So it develop into a new organism. For example, if we talk about the honeybees, so in the honeybees, two types of reproducing offspring occur. One can be the parathogenesis, in which the unfertilized egg can be converted into the organism. So in honeybee, fertilized egg develop into female. Okay. So I said that in honeybee, two types of reproduction occur. One is the unfertilized egg can be converted into organism. Secondly, fertilized egg. So the unfertilized egg you can see here unfertilized egg develop into male. Okay, so on this diagram you can see here this is an egg cell of the honeybee. So when the honeybee produce the male honeybee produce an egg cell, when it is fused or it is fertilized with the sperm made by the male honeybee, so it give birth to a female. So this type of reproduction we cannot say it is parathogenesis. It is not parathogenesis, it is a sexual reproduction, and it is not a sexual reproduction, it is a sexual reproduction. But the next with is pathogenesis is the asexual reproduction occurring in the honeybee, which is the honeybee, female honeybee produce the egg cell, but there is no any fusion with the sperm like this. So this honeybee egg cell then go birth to male bee. Okay, so in the honeybee, when the parathogenesis occur, when there is fusion of the egg cell female which is produced by the female honeybee with the sperm which is produced by the male honeybee, so it give birth to a female. When there is, so this is not a asexual reproduction, it is sexual reproduction. But when there is a no fusion of male and female, when there is no fusion of the egg cell with the sperm, so it is called a parathogenesis, which is asexual reproduction. So mainly in honeybee, two types of reproduction occur. One is the asexual, which is the parathogenesis, you can see here, without the fusion of the egg cell with the sperm, and second is sexual, which is the fusion of the egg cell with the sperm, so it is called sexual reproduction. So student, I hope that you have learned more about my lecture, and if you have any doubt about these topics, so you can comment me, you can mention these all doubts and questions in the comments, and don't forget the subscribing, sharing and liking of my video.